the name Ravi is actually named after our mother's aunt, who to us is like a grandma. She passed away at a very young age from a brain hemorrhage, and she always put others in front of herself. Like whether she knew the person or not, she would always give to others. She was so caring, and we really wanted to continue her legacy.
Okay, so that's what got you into this.
Yeah.
Now, as far as collecting money, we'll come back to that now, okay? Now, I remember, I think, having this conversation with you that the whole concept started with just doing this as fun, right? And now here you are, Todi Hunik Foundation ban gayi hai, okay? So, what, slowly the steps started. How did you start? And Gurpreet, of course, Gurpreet Chalana also is the other hand. How did that whole start? Ye sara kuch shuru kis tarah hoya?
Well, basically, we were great friends. We had the passion to do it. We wanted to give back to the community, and that's really how it started.
Okay.
And we both knew people who could help us out with this, and that's extremely important. If you know people who want to give back to the community also, go for it. I'm telling you, it's the best thing to do.
Okay, so you feel good about it? I can see you're radiating with that, so you feel good about it.
Yeah.
That you're giving back to the community.
Of course.
Okay, now, also another thing, there are a lot of places, US andar bhi hai, because you're both young, or ye nahi ki you're traveling there every 2 months, India. Tusi ithe ho, ithe bhi kafi foundations hai that can use this money, that you can help out. But you chose ki India andar koi jagah lab ke uthe karna hai. How did you get information? Is school de bare ton information kitthon mili? Is sara kuch tanu kitthon aaya?
Well, I have to say, one very important thing in this world is networking, making friends. And my mom actually grew up with the lady who started this association, or was actually on the board of this association. So when we were looking for a place to, donate to, my mom tapped her old friends, and she found out about this association, and it was a blessing because it was like the perfect place, because they really need our funds, and so it was just the right place.
It was the right place to go to. Now, your money is helping the school. Kis tarah school nu help ho rahi hai specially?
Well, right now, as we said, it's like $48 per day per student. And not that many kids can afford that. That's a huge burden. And so we're hoping that by donating, we can help them reach out to more children, kind of like a scholarship type thing. So maybe they don't have to pay as much, or if we can raise enough funds, we can get like a student to come for an entire semester or year for free.
But your money is helping them get what? Books for them? Or get clothes for them, or medical? What is it that your money is doing for them?
Well,
go ahead.
Tuition and school resources, chalkboards, chairs, proper resources needed for a school. Because in India, there are not so many schools that are fortunate enough to be able to afford all of these costs and everything. So basically, our foundation wants, because we believe that education is the base for future generations, and if we don't have that education, how will India become a great country developing?
Absolutely.
So that's what we felt.
So most of the money jehda tusi collect paise jehde collect kar rahe ho, mainly una di education waste ne. Okay, and slowly you hope ki you can get more, where you can collect more taki una nu hor vi tarike naal tusi help kar sako, right? And your inspiration really was from your aunt, tadi aunt te kolo. Now, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਪੈਸੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋ, I think it started off ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਹਿ ਸੀ ਕਿ weekly allowance ਤੋਂ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਹੋਇਆ ਸੀਗਾ, right? That's how you started. You saved couple of dollars. Now, you're also doing bake sales, and you're doing tennis tournaments and everything.
Phone apps.
Phone apps, okay. Now, let me ask you something else. And Trisha, this would, of course, एक गल ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਵੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ different bake sales or different programs you're creating awareness, okay? How is everyone accepting this? Jere tode friends ne, cousins ne, how are they accepting? And Trisha, you can tell me first.
Well, my friends are extremely supportive. At first they were like, that girl's a little too Indian.
Yeah.
But they realize what I'm doing is extremely important, because if we don't keep track of our culture and we're not proud of our culture, then how are future generations going to know about it?
Exactly.
So my friends are extremely supportive, and I actually see some people coming up and helping me with this stuff, being like, Trisha, you know, we want to help too. What can we do?
Okay, so when you started this, tusi kalle sige that you started this, or did you have somebody go and say, you know what, let's do this? Or did this just come to you कि मैं आप ही शुरू कर लेना है, जे कोई नाल नहीं करता?
Well, basically, I'm president of my school's South Asian club that's been there for a while.
Okay.
But I started the school's first annual Bhangra night.
Oh, okay.
Just to raise awareness for, you know, our culture and everything, because a lot of children do shy away from Bhangra music and Bollywood movies and even going to Gurdwara or Mandir because they want to be American.
Cool. They're trying to be cool. Okay. Yeah. All right, so go ahead.
So this is a fun way to, you know, spread our culture and also socialize with other people and meet new people.
Now, when you started this in your school, obviously ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਸਕੂਲ ਅੰਦਰ ਕਾਫੀ ਇੰਡੀਅਨ ਬੱਚੇ ਨੇ ਕਿ that you have an Indian association or a group there. Excuse me. तो ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਹ group ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕੀਤੀ, ਬਾਕੀ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ receive ਕੀਤਾ? Did they think, like you said, you're too Indian, too boring? How did they receive that? ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ response ਦਿੱਤਾ?
Well, at first a lot of students kind of shied away from it just because of their friends and everything. But once I did more advertising and everything, put up posters around the school, I actually advertised outside of school as well. They realized that, you know what, maybe this is a good club and maybe this is going to be really cool.
Okay.
So after that, we basically had more kids come up to us and volunteer to decorate or to sell food or, you know, even sell tickets or hand out flyers.
Okay, now these are just Desi kids or non-Desi kids as well?
Oh, non-Desi kids as well.
Non-Desi kids as well. See, I'm really glad that you're doing that because we accept so openly to Spanish culture, Italian culture, Jewish culture. We accept everything else. And if someone came and told you that I'm having a fiesta night, it has nothing to do with your culture, but you'll say, "Okay, fiesta night sounds exciting. I'll go there." You have no idea what it is, but फिर भी तुसी जाओगे. तो जे तुसी किसी ने कहो कि I'm doing a Bhangra night, they're not going to know what it is, but they'll still come out and see what it's all about. So by doing this, you're getting the non-Desis also involved in this, and they like it.
Oh yes, they love it. Actually, at our Bhangra night, I had a group of people that I actually taught Bhangra to, because as all of my friends know, I am obsessed with Bhangra. It's my passion, it's my life. If I didn't do Bhangra, I probably wouldn't be the Trisha I am today.
Okay.
So I actually taught a lot of people how to do Bhangra, and they loved it.
They love it. Okay, so you're spreading your culture through doing all of this in your school, and you're carrying that now outside the school.
Yes.
And you're able to juggle with schoolwork and sara kuch, because I'm sure the bhangra aur ye sara kuch jehड़ा ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਇਹ ਸਕੂਲ ਦੇ ਟਾਈਮ ਤੇ ਹੋਏਗਾ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਡੇ ਕੇਅਰ ਅਡਲਟ ਡੇ ਕੇਅਰ ਸਮਰ ਟਾਈਮ ਤੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਭਾਂਗੜੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਜਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਕਲਚਰ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਸਕੂਲ ਤੇ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਇਟਸ ਆਲਸੋ ਟੇਕਿੰਗ ਟਾਈਮ ਇਨਟੂ ਯੋਰ ਸਟੱਡੀਜ਼ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇਹ ਸਕੂਲ ਟਾਈਮਸ ਤੇ ਸਕੂਲ ਦੇ ਮੰਥਸ ਤੇ ਹੈ ਰਾਈਟ how does that affect you with your studies now? How are you juggling that?
Well, I tend to study with breaks in between, so maybe I'll study for an hour or two, and then I'll take a half an hour break, whereas most kids would watch TV or something during a break. I practice Bhangra.
You're practicing Bhangra and that's what you're doing. Wow. You know